Before catching her flight to the Maldives, Melinda spent 3 months training 6 days a week to hone her slender physique into the powerful and toned body of a competitive athlete.
Melinda.
Hello.
It is so good to see you. You really are in the best shape ever.
Well, I look a little bit more like Joburg fit. You look a little bit more posh like Cape Town fit.
And what have always been some of your go-to exercises?
I would say that my go-to exercises have always been core and abs, and that's what I used to do when I was in high school and all through university. But now I had to adapt to a few more technical kind of go-tos to make sure that I can up the ante and up my strength.
Melinda has held her own in physical tasks, challenging her in the Maldives by focusing on training to grip, hold and carry her own weight.
You're one of the hot contestants on Tropica. How did you prepare for a competition like this?
Well, they told us to prepare for the unexpected, so I kind of prepared for everything. I did a lot of swimming, I did a lot of body weight exercises, and then I realized I've got zero upper body strength, so I had to do a little bit more weight training, running, making sure that I am top fit, but that I'm also strong. All my life I've been very focused on the aesthetics of fitness, making sure that I've got beautiful toned body and being slender. But now I had to kind of change my focus to becoming strong and fit and being able to pull my weight, because wanting an all-gold team, chances are that I'm going to compete against a guy physically somewhere.
Upper body strength is something that I've actually always struggled with. Do you think you could show me some of these exercises?
Of course. Okay, so this is my little friend because ultimately if you do body weight training or upper body exercise, I don't want to be able to carry my full weight on my arms. So this assists a little bit so that you can do the exercise repeatedly. So your arms are shoulder width apart, and then first you hang down so you can stop rocking, and then you go.
How many reps would you usually do?
I would normally do about 10 reps in a set, and then I do 4 sets.
This really looks easy for you.
Well, after a while it does get a little bit easier, but then you also do get tired.
It really gets your shoulders going and your lats are flaring.
Everything's flaring and burning, but that's the point. But I think it's your turn. There we go.
Big shoes to fill.
I warmed up for you.
What are some of your unwritten fitness rules?
My unwritten fitness rules are basically just to mix it up, because I've probably done so many different kinds of training routines that's really kept it interesting for me. So I've made that my rule, to mix it up as soon as I get bored, because training is supposed to be something that is fun and exciting and not something that you just feel obligated to do this monotonous routine. So I've done everything from swimming to track to cycling, bodyweight training, kickboxing. And there's one more rule, but it's not really a rule, it's more like my own little pet peeve. I cannot stand it when people go to the gym or start training and they end up talking more than training, which is exactly what we're kind of doing here right now.
At the gym, Melinda demonstrated plyometrics, a form of exercise that involves rapid and repeated stretching and contracting of muscles, designed to increase strength.
I'm just going to take you through the basic of the whole routine. We're going to start off with something that just activates all the different muscle groups, so from your legs to your arms, and it's a basic ice skater.
If you're feeling 15 is enough, do 20. Always push your limit.
So you've got the blood flowing and we've activated all our muscle groups. Now we're going into a little bit more of strength. So we're doing Russian twisties with a weighted ball. You're basically sitting in a double crunch position and then taking your arms over from side to side, making sure that your core stays stable.
What's the best advice you can give to women who want to tone or lose weight?
Being able to find a workout that works for you. There are different things that help to lose weight, burn fat, but the importance is that you do something. It's actually just about getting yourself in the motion of training on a regular basis and having the discipline to do something daily.
Next, building strength you can use.
Next is the alternating battle ropes and box jumps. So this activates everything, plyometrics, arms, legs, and it's quite tough. So I'll take the battle ropes first, and then you can do box jumps, and then we'll rotate.
Perfect.
These exercises are a sure route to muscle definition.
Do you and Adrian train together?
When we run and cycle, we train together, but when we're in the gym, both of us are in just a completely different frame of mind, and we're so focused, and it's an opportunity for us to kind of zone out. So, no, not even my husband's beating me in the gym.
While training hard, she says make sure you're never hungry by eating 6 small meals a day, like some butternut and chicken, and snacking on nuts and biltong.
Now that is the secret to your body.
To avoid stiffness, she says ease off at the end of your session.
Okay, so this is just basically to relax your muscles, get out any lactic acid and knots and whatever. Because as important as a warm-up is, a cool-down is just as important, actually.
You travel a lot. What do you do when you can't get to a gym?
Well, sometimes it's actually easier to train on my own because I've got these little sliders and I've got the elastic bands that I used this morning. And I mean, that's something that you can use anyway. So you don't always need these fancy equipment to get a functional exercise in. So whether you can find a step or you can find a bench somewhere, there's always one way or another that you can find something that's going to work for a clever workout.
When she won her Miss SA title, Melinda had the ideal physique for the competition. She has now added strength.
Coming from the pageant world, a lot of people do stereotype beauty queens. Do you think you surprised the people on the island? Did they underestimate you?
I don't think I surprise anyone as much as I surprise myself, because being on the island and being challenged on a daily basis was the most amazing experience. And in the process of pushing myself, yes, I did break a lot of the stereotypes and I did surprise a lot of the people that I surrounded myself with. But just the whole experience of realizing that the harder you push, the more you enable yourself to push the boundaries, to think outside of the box, and just to realize that you're capable of so much more. And if that surprises everyone around you, including the men, then so be it.
Melinda, thank you so much for an incredible day, but I believe it's not over, and I'll be joining you tonight for the ultimate workout party.
Yes, and I'm so excited because to me it's a twofold celebration. They're also releasing my second women's health cover, which is an amazing achievement for me because looking back at my first cover that I shot, I was still Miss SA and I probably weighed about 5 kilos lighter than I do now. And being on the cover now at the age of 28 and being able to say I'm in the best shape and feel the best I ever have is really an achievement for myself. And doing that in and amongst women who are like-minded and also strive to have a healthy lifestyle and are willing to sweat together is going to be one heck of a party. So I'm so glad you're joining me.
Fit Night Out is the rock concert of the fitness world. A workout party of 2,000 women getting together to sweat it out and up their heart rates. Among them was actress Amanda DuPont.
What's so phenomenal about this Fit Night Out is that so many women want to come. There's actually not enough capacity every single year. Women go for hours exercising, don't get tired, and there's women all different shapes and sizes. Women coming together to celebrate love, to celebrate exercising, to celebrate loving their bodies, and it's just such an incredible event. There's positive vibes here. It's really, really fun. It's not like a super serious workout. Women are enjoying themselves, they're dancing, they're having a great time, and I think it's amazing to have such uplifting events.
I think you should love your body while you're getting the body that you want, and I think that's what all of these ladies are doing, and I think it's an amazing start to the year.
We believe in celebrating yourself, working within your limits, and training anywhere and training anytime, and enjoying days like this where you can see other women that love what you do and have fun with it. My limits at the moment are that I'm pregnant, but it's not stopping me from exercising. On a good week, I train at least 4 times a week. I love being in the water, I love the weights, but it's always important to get your doctor to sign you off that it's okay to exercise, but there are no excuses for not exercising and not training.
Why do you think it's important to have events like this?
I think it's important for people to realize that training and having that healthy lifestyle is something that is supposed to be fun. It's not something that is supposed to be taken too seriously. If you adopt certain events, or like a running club or a swimming club or a cycle club or whatever, if you do it in a group, all of a sudden it becomes a social event and it becomes something that is more of an outing than just training.
Getting the nation in shape 2,000 people at a time is a good start, and there's no one better to set the pace.